Alright. Alright, so we just finished up Generation 4. Now, let's go back a little bit further to Gen 3. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any Gen 3 cards to put into this binder. Unfortunately, hopefully next year I'll have some. But I don't think there's actually that many in here, so I think Gen 3 should actually go pretty quick. But now we're getting more and more vintagey here, so here we go. Gen 3, starting with Ruby and Sapphire. This is, of course, back in the e-card area where you can get an e-reader and swipe some of these, and the Pokemon data and flavor text would pop up on the e-reader. Sadly, I never owned an e-reader, so I don't know how exactly it will be done. Actually, I think the e-reader just goes into the Game Boy Advance, I think, and then you just swipe the cards in the e-reader. Oh yeah, look at that one. That one's in pretty rough shape. Ho 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 ho! Yes, that mighty Yena reverse foil. That poor thing. Yeah. Really creased up, really damaged. So yeah. If ever find one that's in much better condition, I'll get one to replace that. But yeah, there isn't going to be too many cards in this Gen 3 binder to see. So I'll show off the few that I have. Yeah, I didn't actually collect a whole lot of Gen 3 cards. Because, yeah, this would have been back when, Yu-Gi-Oh! Finally made its way over to America. When I started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. So, yeah. Don't have a whole bunch of Gen 3 cards. See, there's the reverse for reverse Pokénav. Oof, a little creased up right there, but not too bad condition. See, you can see, yeah, this is back when there was no such thing as basic energy, darkness, and metal energy. Darkness and metal energies were always, back then, special energy cards. Then a few basic energies right there. Oh, surprising. Wow. Okay, interesting. These basic energies have the E card symbol on it, but these ones don't. That's a little interesting. I don't know. You can actually see it right about there. Yeah, the Fighting Water Energy have the E card symbol on it, but the Grass, Psychic, and Lightning energies don't. Any Pokemon fan, I want to explain why that is. Let me know why that is, because I honestly don't know. Alright. EX Sandstorm. I've opened up a few EX Sandstorm packs in my life, but again, not too many. See, there's a Ludicolo Hollow Rare. There's an Almost Star. There's a Steelix, which looks like... Well, that Steelix is actually in pretty good condition. Alright. There's a Zoomeril right there. Electabuzz. Volbeat. Why not? Oh yes, this Cacnea. If you guys notice, this Cacnea artwork was reused in Celestial Storm back when it was released. Yeah, there's a Dunsparce Reverse, Duskull, Lotad. Okay, here's a few more reverse foils. There's Marrow, Overnight. Overnight's got a few creases in it. Marrow's got a ding in the corner. Psyduck Reverse got a few creases in it. There's the Skitty. Trapinch Reverse, still in good condition because that was the one I pulled from the pack. A few other ones, but kind of got up from other people. I bought cards online from Multi Energy, Rare Energy card, and yeah, that's it for Sandstorm. So, EX Dragon. Again, I think I've only opened up like 1 or 2 packs of this set, so I don't have too many. There's a rare Dragonair. Dragonair Flygon. Actually, you know what? I think I've only opened up 1 EX Dragon pack ever. So, yeah, not going to be too many cards in here. There's a Flaffy that's kind of all warped up quite a bit. Reverse Metadite, Seadra. There's a Swallow. Reverse Vibrava, that's kind of very creased up, warped, and has probably seen better days as well. Couple Baggins. Barboach. Grimer. Numel. Tailo. Trapinch. Looks like got a little water liquid damage around there. And of course the last one is Trico. And that's it for Dragon. Next up, Team Magma versus Team Aqua. I have actually never opened up a Team Magma versus Team Aqua pack ever, so... But I still have a few cards. I have like a few, but not very many. This Team Aqua's Crawdont. Right here in the corner is actually a fake card. That's not a real card. There's a Team Aqua's Marina. Looks like water, once again got a little water damaged. Same with the Team Aqua's Corefish. Looks like Team Aqua's Lantern's in pretty good condition. Yeah. Team Aqua's Lantern's pretty good condition. And last but not least, Team Aqua's Poochyena is in not bad condition. Could be a little better. Yes, that is it for Team Aqua versus Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Hidden Legends next set. I think I've only also opened up like a couple packs of this set. But like all the Gen 3 packs are very, very valuable and very hard to come by. Yeah, there's a Blossom, Huntail, and Ninetales. There's a Glue, which looks like got a little bit of stuff on that one. So there's Spinda, Beldum. Actually, no. I may not have ever opened up a Hidden Legends pack. Maybe I have not opened up a Hidden Legends pack. Okay. Chikorita. Got the regular one, and this is actually the reverse foil. So I'm not sure. It might have started with Team Magma versus... I think it might have started when the E-Card series finished. But yeah, when the E-Card series finished, these were your reverse foil cards that you could find. You can actually see they were just foil cards, but you can actually see the different energies in the foil pattern right there. And of course, I think later they changed the reverse foils again to another kind that you actually get to see later. And of course, Tentacool. Just chilling there. Next one. Fire Red, Leaf Green. This was a set you can actually pull a Charizard EX out of. So this was, a fairly valuable set. So there you go. You can actually see there's the Executor reverse foil. Also has the Pokeball symbol in foil on it. I think this was another set I might not have ever opened up a pack of, ever. Yeah, I don't think I've ever opened up a Fire Red Leaf Green pack. Snorlax reverse. Tangela. There's an Onix. Bulbasaur. Fairy. That's a Growlithe reverse foil. Yeah, because it has the energy shine too, so that's reverse foil. Nidoran. Slowpoke, and last but not least, the Weedle, which is in a little rough condition, but that's alright. Alright, next set, the Team Rocket returns. So this was the second Team Rocket set. And of course, just like the first Team Rocket set, it had Dark Pokemon in its name and everything. This one I've definitely opened up a few packs of. So, a few more cards in here. And oh yes, starting in this set, these were reverse foils. So you can see they were. So I think for non-holo rare and holo rare foils, Hollow Rare still had the foil pattern, but they had the gold. They had the gold lettering to signify that they had the gold lettering, and of course they had the set logo on there to show that this was a reverse foil and not a regular hollow rare or non-hollow rare. So yes, that was changed starting this set. So that's Dark Electrode. There's another one, Dark Marowak. Dark Dragon Knights. Dark Tyranitar, another one. There was some non-dark types as non-dark Pokemon as well. Delibird, Ladian. Then we went back to the dark Pokemon, Dark Murloc, Dark Dragonair. They also got to see in Team Rocket, the original Team Rocket set. Dark Golbat, another one in the original Team Rocket set. Dark Golduck, another one. Dark Pupitar, which is in Nail Destiny. And then some other non-dark Pokemon. There's Heracross. Rockets! Meowth. There's actually some cards with Rockets in its name. Kind of like what they did in Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge. Having a few Pokemon with the owner's name in it. Of course, got some other uncommon Skiploom, Togepi. And then here we are, we got some few commons here. That Dratini right here is actually a fake card. That is not a real card. Both Drowsies, regular and reverse. A few other commons here. Oh yeah, same thing with that Marrow right in the corner there. That is another fake card. Tata, Sentret, Slowpoke. There we go. Few last commons. Some trainer cards. And oh yeah, something you didn't see very much back in the day. You actually don't still see much of it now. Trainer cards that actually, where the Pokemon can actually use the attack on the trainer card. Something you didn't see back then, you didn't really see much back then. Something you don't really see much even now. Yes, and of course, yes, we do have some EX cards. So yes, these are what the EX cards looked like. Pull out the Hitmonchan. This is in pretty good condition. Also, the Hitmonchan is the one I actually pulled out of the pack. So yes, these are what the EX cards look like. Basically the Pokemon, and then EX. Of course, these had, a lot of HP. Way more HP than normal Pokemon. More powerful attacks and abilities. But of course, there was a rule. If a Pokemon EX got knocked out, your opponent got to take 2 prize cards. And of course, when they, brought back EX cards in Black, White, Next Destinies, and then EX cards turned into GX cards, that same rule applied throughout. Oh yeah, secret rare, here comes Team Rocket card. That I'm pretty sure I also pulled out of the pack. I as the classic Here Comes Team Rocket effect. Each player plays with his or her prize cards face up for the rest of the game. That is the OG effect. Alright, next set, Deoxys. So this, of course, was the debut of the legendary Pokemon Deoxys. Another set that I opened up a few packs of. Not too many. There you go. Reverse Camerupt, Hollow Rare. There we go. Reverse. There we go. There's a reverse Deoxys. Not sure what form that is. Not sure what form that one is. But yes, I think that might be. I think it's a non-hollow rare reverse Deoxys. I think. Not entirely sure. But yeah, Lucolo, Pelipper. Yeah, Shiftry. Not in the greatest condition. Same with the Golbat. It's a little roughed up. Masquerain. There you go, Silcoon and Swallow. Now we're getting into some of the comments. Oh yes, another thing that was around only in Gen 3 actually was Pokemon could have two different types of weaknesses or two different types of resistances. That was only in Gen 3, was in no other gen. Did you ever see that? So yeah. A few more commons. Last few commons for Pokemon. Yeah, that Swablu's a little roughed up. Oh, I got both Zubats right there. There's a Balloon Berry. A reverse Lady Outing. Actually, that foil pattern actually looks really cool. Let's see if we can actually focus in on that foil pattern. Look at that foil pattern. That looks really cool. I really like that. I really like how, Nintendo and Pokemon, I like to use all these different foil patterns. It was really neat. Of course, they don't really do it that much anymore. But I mean, they still do use a few different foil patterns. All right, here we go. Next set, Emeralds. Another set I'm pretty sure I've not opened up a pack of. Yeah, actually no, I definitely have not opened up a pack. Actually, maybe I've opened up one pack of Emeralds. I can't remember anymore. If I have, it was so long ago, and I just don't remember. Yeah, there's a Breloom reverse. Kabaskin. Both normal and reverse minions and Ninetales. Yeah, actually no, I definitely have not. I definitely have not opened up a pack of Emerald ever. Larvitar, Makuhita, Voltorb, Zigzagoon, and a foil light energy. So yeah, there was some EX Gen 3 sets actually had hollow rare basic energies that actually looked really, really cool. But of course, now we have some sets that have reverse foil energies, which also look really cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna be breezing through here. Unseen Forces. This one I know I've opened up a pack of before. I think maybe 1 or 2 packs. I'm not sure. But I know I've opened up at least one of this. So yes, Flareon is an evolution for you. And oh yeah, a lot of these Gen 3 sets, along with EX cards that you can pull, you could also pull Gold Star cards, which were a lot more rare, a lot more valuable. They basically represented Gold Stars were like your shiny Pokemon. So they were the shiny forms of some Pokemon. Okay, yeah, I definitely have opened up a couple packs. There's Stantler Reverse. That would definitely be a non-holo reverse, because that's an uncommon. So yeah, like I said, non-holo reverse foil still had the gold lettering and foil pattern with the logo on it. Just like the holo rare reverse foils. So yeah, some of the there's some commons. Yep, there's a reverse foil Larvitar right there. Ursa, Totodile. Oh yeah, Unseen Forces. Unseen Forces, right, okay. So Unseen Forces was one of those sets that had a subset that contained all 28 unknown Pokemon. So it was basically, I think all the unknowns A to Z, question mark and exclamation mark, I believe, for all the unknown Pokemon. So yeah, Unseen Forces had the chance where you could actually pull some of the unknown subsets out of. Because yeah, I think, which one is that? Can't actually see because it's okay. That's Unknown D right there. So that's the 4th one. Trying to think. I think if you didn't get a reverse foil from the main sets, you got one of the 28 unowned cards that were in the subsets, I believe. I think that's what it was. I'm not entirely sure. Delta Species. So, Delta Species is where we start getting to Pokemon cards that were not their normal type. So back then in the game, you could you could do some shenanigans and strategies with the different types of Pokemon. So you could have like a Psychic type Cyndaquil or Metal type Pikachu or something in your deck. I don't know, something crazy like that. There we go, Holorous Salamence. Hypno. We're going to Sandslash. Oh yeah, this set also had different forms of cast form in it. There's Snow Cloud, there's Sunny. There's also regular cast form. And there was probably some other forms of cast form that I can't think of. So yeah, there's regular cast form. And oh yeah, there was actually also a bunch of Ditto cards. So there's regular Ditto. There's Charmander Ditto, Mr. Mime Ditto, Pikachu Ditto. I think there was also there was other Ditto cards like Squirtle Ditto or something. So there was some really cool cards. Like there were some really cool cards back in this era of Pokemon. So there you go, Fire type Shelgon instead of just colorless type. Skarmory, Fire type Bagon. Oh yeah, there's some more Ditto cards. So there's another Charmander Ditto, Pikachu Ditto. There's the Squirtle Ditto. There you go, Lightning type Dratini, Metal type Eevee. So probably in the game now, if you were to play like the unlimited format, where you can use any card you want, you could probably do some like shenanigans with some of these Delta Species cards. See, Fire type Larvitar. What else was there? Was there any more? Or maybe that was it. There's both Poochyena. Talos in kind of rough condition, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess that was it for Delta Species. And some of the next sets you'll see there was a lot more Delta Species cards that you could get. Or Darkness Energy. And of course the one EX card that I have from the set, the Vaporeon EX card. Of course, the one EX card I had to pull from the set has to be my favorite evolution. Nothing else. It's actually pretty powerful back then. 120 HP, a couple powerful attacks. Alright, next up, Legend Maker. So I've opened up a few packs of Legend Maker, so you'll see a few cards in here. There's a couple holo rares there. Oh yeah, I got both Laprases. So you can actually see the difference between. Put the camera down here. So you can actually see the difference. So that is a regular holo rare Lapras. And then over here is a reverse foil Lapras. You can see the gold lettering, got the logo in the corner. But they are both holo rares. Just one has gold lettering in the logo and one doesn't. Basically all it is. A couple more holo rares. There's a couple non-holo rare cards. A few uncommons. There's a reverse Graveler right there. A few uncommons. Another reverse foil right there. That's a reverse common actually, sorry. Reverse common. That Clan Pearl's a little warped. Could be a little better condition. Yeah, I don't think this one had any Delta Species cards in it. Oh yeah, there's a Shuppet reverse. Also, this artwork of Shuppet was also reused in Celestial Storm. For Skitty. Oh yeah, full flame card where special condition burned couldn't be removed. by evolving Pokemon. Also made burn damage a lot more, hurt a lot more. Oh yeah, I think that was the new thing in this gen, was the special condition burns. First two generations didn't have that condition. Then there's a reverse react energy. Alright, next one up, Hoenn Phantoms. This one I've definitely opened up a few packs of. So there we go. Got the very first card of the set, the Holo Rare Armaldo. And okay, yeah, this is where we will start seeing a lot of Delta Species cards. Oh yeah, and also I think starting in Delta Species, in the Delta Species set, they introduced dual. They introduced dual type. Oh wait, no, I don't think it was Delta Species. No, it wasn't. I think it was the Team Rocket Return set that introduced dual type cards. So yeah, there's a Metal Lightning Gyarados, Metal type Raichu. It's hard to. I keep looking at this Latios. I've looked at this Latios over the years a lot, and I can't tell if that is a foil Latios or not. I think if it is, then it's actually a promo card of sorts. I can't tell, but you know what, we'll just leave the Latios in there. Yeah, there's a water type Blossom. So yeah, I started seeing some like crazy types for some Pokemon. Lightning type Mewtwo, Fire Rayquaza. Oh yeah, another change they made. I think it was only made for the non-holo rare reverse foils. They stopped doing the gold lettering for the Pokemon name and the HP. It's now, instead of with the gold lettering, it's just a regular lettering on top of the foil and the logo for the reverse foils. So yeah, Pokemon across all these sets of Gen 3, they did a lot of changes. So yeah, Fire type Aerodactyl, Metal Chimecho, Fighting Executor. Oh yeah, another thing that they introduced, that this was only a thing in Gen 3, was that certain Pokemon cards with Hoenn in its name, instead of being played as like your typical Pokemon cards, like on a bench or in the active Pokemon zone, they could be played as a special energy card instead. And so I think this one, the Hoenn's cast form, I think another one I know of, I think it was Hoen's Magneton, I believe. It's the only other one that I know. Where instead of using it as like a typical Pokemon card, you could use it as a double rainbow energy and attach it as a special energy card to another Pokemon. So that was another cool thing that they actually did back in Gen 3 that they basically don't do anymore. You know. And actually that would be a good way to bypass the 4-card limit for special energy cards, was to toss few of those Holland Pokemon cards in. So instead of having like 4 double rainbow energies, you could have like 8 or 12 of them essentially in your deck. So there's also some, other shenanigans that you could do back in that day. So I got some other commons with a few reverse foils. Hey, 2 more Pikachus, everybody! We found them. Reverse Psyduck. Got some trainer cards. There's a rare candy. There's a few fossils. Some of the Pokemon that evolved from fossils. Some other special energy cards. There's a Mew EX right there. What's up, Raichu? Welcome back. We're just breezing through Gen 3 here. Yeah, there's Mew EX. And then some holo rare basic energies right here that you could also get in some packs. I mean, look at the design of these energy cards. They look so cool. Pokemon don't design their energy cards like this anymore. It's kind of sad. Alright, next set, Crystal Guardians. This set is by far, out of all the Gen 3 sets, the one I've opened up the most of. So you'll actually see quite a few cards in this set. Starting with a reverse Bayonet. Duck Trio. Got some other reverse holo rares. Gonna trick out this. There's the regular Electric. There's a Swalot. Now we're getting to some of the non-holo rares. Oh, I guess they didn't really change it, because this reverse foil Dusclops still has the gold lettering. And it's a non-holo rare. I don't know. I guess they didn't make that change after all that I described earlier. Or maybe they just reverted back to doing that. Or maybe that reverse Rayquaza that I showed earlier was a misprint. I don't know. I don't know anymore. So yeah, there's no reverse. There, a couple more rares. Now starting into the uncommons. Lightning type Charmeleon there. Some more uncommons. Yeah, there's a reverse Iron, so now we'll start getting into the commons. And of course, lightning type Charmander. Couple more reverse foils right there. And another one with the Mike Hip. Yeah, there's only a few Delta Species cards in this set. Not too many. There's a Psychic type Trico right there. Couple more reverse foils. Right there, another one there. Got some more trainer cards. There's a reverse potion. Oh yeah, here's the double rainbow energy, so that's what double rainbow energy looks like, if you're wondering. Then of course, the one EX card that I had for the set, the Shiftry, which I don't know if you can actually see, but This is actually one of those cards that has 2 weaknesses, as opposed to the usual one that we now see with cards these days. Alright. Dragon Frontiers. Another set I've opened up a fair bit of. I believe this is the this is the one you can pull the Charizard Gold Star. That was this set. Surprisingly, Charizard Gold Star is actually not the most valuable Gold Star in all of Pokemon. The Rayquaza Gold Star is actually the most valuable Gold Star. It's a little bit more valuable than the Charizard. But still, both the Charizard and Rayquaza Gold Stars are super, super valuable cards. So let's not forget that. So yeah, this is another set that was pretty much all Delta Species Pokemon. So, you know, Metal Nidoqueen, Grass type Snorlax, Psychic type Typhlosion. Like, basically has some crazy types here. Lightning type Gligar, Psychic Lickitung, Lightning type Mantine. Like, you know, types that totally, absolutely do not fit with the Pokemon. Oh yeah, oh, there's a non-Delta species one right there. There's a reverse Curlia. There's a Delta species one, the Fire type one. But yeah, some Pokemon had some pretty interesting types during this set. Yeah, Fighting Seadra, Fire type Swellow. There's a couple more reverse foils. The only fan that's going is the laptop fan. There is no other fan going. Honestly, I'm being honest. There is no other fan going on. In fact, looking around the basement, there's actually no other fan anywhere, for that matter. So yeah, the only fan that would ever be going down here would be a laptop fan. Another reverse foil. Another reverse foil with the buffer piece. Mentor. TV reporter. Do I have any EX cards? No, I don't. Oh, this had a boost energy. So this is like your triple colorless energy card here. However, it can only be attached to like an evolved Pokemon. So you couldn't attach this to basic Pokemon in any way. But this was kind of like your triple colors energy, basically. Alright. Power Keepers. Oh, this is actually the last set of Gen 3. So there we go, we're already at the end of Gen 3. Power Keepers. I've opened up a bunch of packs of these before. But of course, all these Gen 3 packs, nowadays, if you try to get them, Hey, reverse Charizard with the gold lettering. So, do you have Charizard? Got our bro Charizard right here. But yeah, all the Gen 3 packs, if you try to get some online, or like even one pack is, all of them are quite valuable. Like spending like, 30, 20, 30, 40 plus dollars for one pack. Because, I mean, all these sets are, they're basically, going on 13 to 17 years old now. Like, these are really old Pokemon cards. Like, the only way that you're basically gonna have a hope of, completing these sets, in the, manageable money spending manner is probably most likely just looking online for like the single cards. Because it's hard to get packs for these, and of course it's even harder to get booster boxes of some of these sets. Like, booster boxes for pretty much all of these sets, one like probably the least expensive one would probably go for like $2,000 to $3,000 for a booster box of a Gen 3 set. That's because, these cards are really old. But yeah, for next year when we go through the collection again, I'll try to get some Gen 3 cards to put into the binder, because no cards have actually been put into this binder in quite some time. So yes, you also had some other cool designs for energy cards. So yeah, that's what the Power Keeper Hollow Energy looks like. Had a different background that still looked really cool. And there we have it, guys. So very quickly, we're already done Gen 3. So it is time to put this binder away. Yeah, I know from looking back on some of my other a lot of my videos, you just hear the laptop fan going off. And because like the laptop fan was like right here, like basically like right next to the microphone, like you're just gonna hear it all the time. And there's just nothing I can do about it. Oh yeah, that squeaky noise that you can hear and I can't hear. Alright, Gen 3 binder away. Alright, so very quickly we are done with Gen 3. Now, everybody, let's go back even further. In fact, we're going to go all the way back to 1999. Because here we go, guys. We are about to enter first gen Pokemon cards. Oh baby, we are getting vintagey. Alright. So here we go. Why not start with first edition base set? The very first printing of English Pokemon cards in America. And these are some of the most valuable English Pokemon cards ever. Yeah, maybe that's why you can hear it, because you actually have a good mic. Whereas the laptop mic is probably not very good. Or maybe the laptop mic is good, and I'm just not good. So here we go. Gen 1. First edition base set. Yeah, I have not ever opened up a first edition base set pack. But do not worry, everybody, because I actually do have one. I have one first edition base set card that will be going into the binder. Now, of course, this is just a full heal, which is just an uncommon. You know, I think even now the card's only worth like $1.50. So it's not really worth that much even now. But it is one down, 101 to go. Okay, so let's figure this out. So this is number 82. So, oh yes, by the way, Gen 1, there were no reverse foils, so it's all single cards. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81. What is this? 82 is up here. So there we go. My one and only first edition base set card. Maybe one day I will somehow get the other 101 by means of online, getting all the singles. Some of the holo rares might be a little bit expensive, but we'll see. Alright. So next up, base set unlimited shadowless. So this was actually way back when Wizards of the Coast was actually making Pokemon cards. They actually made the first 2 generations of sets of Pokemon cards. So back then there were first edition printings and unlimited printings. For the base set, however, there were 3 different printings. So of course you had your first edition base set, which was all shadowless. You had they had the first runs of unlimited, which were shadowless, before they got the machines upgraded to where they could put shadows on the cards. So this was like the second print run of the base sets. Again, I've never actually opened up an unlimited shadowless base set booster pack ever. All of base set packs I've opened up in my lifetime were, of course, the shadowed ones, which are nowhere near as valuable as shadowless packs, but I think even an unlimited shadowed base set booster pack is goes for anywhere like $100 to $130 a pack. Like, still very, very valuable. So of course, you can see right there, only one that has been in the binder for a long time, the Squirtle. But don't worry, Squirtle, for you are going to have friends coming in there in about a couple minutes. Because I do have a whole bunch of Chalice base set cards going. Yes, that's Squirtle right there. Oh, I can't see it. Yes, that Squirtle right there. That's the OG artwork where it is spraying bubbles from its mouth. And actually, one of its attacks on the card is Bubble, which actually does 10 damage and has a chance of paralyzing the Pokemon with a coin flip. Alright, let's start putting in some of these Chalice cards in. So we're starting with 24. So that's 9, 18, 21, 24. Yeah, man, we're basically putting in 21-year-old Pokemon cards into a binder. Like, how sweet is that? 25, 26, 27. Oh, you've seen one of those, like, Chalice base set packs in the past? Nice, dude. I, unfortunately, myself have never seen one in person in the past. I've only seen people on YouTube open them up, like Chalice packs and first edition base set packs. I've only ever seen them being open on YouTube. I've never seen one in person. It would actually be so sweet if I actually owned one. Like one of those Chalice packs, but the one base set pack that I have, unfortunately, is the shadowed variety. 39, 42, 43. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, even the unlimited shadowed base set packs are like worth over $100 each for one pack. It is pretty crazy. So there we go. Squirtle is no longer alone in the Chalice base set section. So yay for Squirtle, you were not alone. Oh, come on, get in there. Yeah. 52. Alright, 53. 54. 85 Onyx. I would honestly love to get a full set. Even actually, I would love to get a full set of the first edition base sets. Even if it's, you know, stupidly hard to do so. That is one of my Pokemon dreams. 63, 64 is over here. But hey, at least I could say I have a first edition base sets Pokemon card now. Whereas for the last 21 years of card collecting, oh yeah, by the way, this Vulpix with the HP 50 printing error, which they would not correct until the shadowed base set cards. Alright, now for some trainer cards. This is 81. That's 2. So 81 is way over here. Oh hey, here's that full heal again. Full heals gets to go in again. There we go. Go 84. Goes in over here. 86. 87. Oh, this is, we're skipping a few. So this is 90. 90 is actually over here. Yo-ho, Taman, what's up, dude? Merry Christmas to you too. And also Merry Christmas to Raichu. I should actually mention that. Yeah, because it is December 25th. Now for the energy cards. Unfortunately, I don't have a double colorless energy, sadly. Oh wow, there's a website called isitchristmas.com. Lol. I bet you it's just a countdown to Christmas. Now it's probably like all zeros. Or maybe they reset it. Maybe they resetted it and now they're counting down Christmas 2020, which is like, 366 days away. So there we go. We actually have a lot more cards now in the Shadowless base sets section now than ever before. Or still a lot of gaps, but hopefully they'll be filled in. Alright, so now on to the third printing of base sets. So this is when Wizards got the machines upgraded and the new sheets, and they were able to print shadows. on their cards. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have any foil cards anymore. I know I used to have a bunch. I don't have any anymore, sadly. I only have one rare, and it's a non-holo rare. But I do have most of the other cards, though. Yeah, there's basically the other cards. Yeah, that Dugon's not in the best condition. I wonder if I have another one to replace that. If not, it's whatever. Also, that Seal's not in very good condition either. I have to try to replace that one too, if I find one. But yeah, here's all the commons. Oh yeah, there's the fat Pikachu. Again. So yes, that is the OG Pikachu artwork for the TCG. Here we are, we're to the end of the Pokemon cards. Now we're up to the rare trainers. So there's some of them right there. All the way up to that super energy removal. Oh yeah, here's a Gamp right here. So, believe it or not, of all the base set shadow packs I opened up, never managed to pull a Pokemon Flute. Like, pretty much the one uncommon I just never pulled out of all the packs. But that gap gets to be filled in. And oh yeah, I guess I never pulled a double colorless energy as well. But yeah, there's the energy cards. And that's the base set. The very first set of Pokemon cards. Alright. Next set here, so Jungle First Edition. So like I said before, there were First Edition and unlimited printings for the first several sets. Oh yeah, this is also one of the sets where there were foil and non-foil versions of the same card that you could get. So you can see there. There's a foil Flareon, and you can actually see right there. That's the non-holo Flareon right there. Oh yes, and this set was also the debut of Eevee and the Eeveelutions. See, there's a Snorlax. Actually, believe it or not, I think I have all of the non-holo rares for the first edition Jungle. You can see there. There's Electrode. This is not the OG Electrode. And in fact, the art for Electrode in this set was actually not supposed to be this artwork. It was actually supposed to be a different artwork. So this is actually not the correct artwork for Electrode for the Jungle set. Believe it or not. So you can see Kangaskhan, Mr. Mine, and a Queen, so on and so forth. There's Vaporeon right there. Yeah, I guess you can say it was, in a way, a mistake card. because they didn't use the correct artwork for Electrode for some of the jungle Electrodes. So they instead ended up using the base set Electrode artwork. So yeah, there's the rest of the rares. Then there's the uncommons. You can see right there. Last few uncommons here. These are the commons. So there's Eevee. There's the Pokemon that would later have. What is it? How many evolutions do they have now? Eevee has 8 evolutions now. There's Pikachu right there. There's the jungle artwork for Pikachu. And of course, one trainer card of the entire 64 card set. There's only one trainer card, and that was the Pokeball. Alright, so then of course, here we go, the unlimited set. So of course, there's the foil Clefable. This set was also known for having a bunch of jungle cards misprinted without the jungle logo on them. So there was a whole bunch of jungle cards that had that misprint. Sadly, I do not have any of those misprinted jungle cards. But you could probably go online on like eBay, Amazon, or even some online TCG stores might have some of those misprints where they just don't have the jungle logo on them. But yeah, I don't have any of those misprinted, unfortunately. Alright, so next set here, Fossil. So this is the third set of Gen 1, where we got to see some new Pokemon. Again, I used to have foils of first edition Fossil, and I don't anymore. So hopefully I can try to get some. But yeah, I almost have all of the non-holo rares. Oh yeah, this is also the debut of like the 2 other legendary birds, Articuno and Moltres. Zapdos, of course, made into the base set, which, you know, is a little surprising how Zapdos made into the base set, but not the other 2 that didn't come until a little bit later. So yes, oh yeah, Raichu also made it back into the set. Again with Zapdos, with different artworks and different attacks. So yes, here's all the uncommons. Oh yeah, and in terms of a main Pokemon TCG set, Fossil still remains as actually the smallest set at 62 cards. Oh, I wish this collection was worth a lot, but sadly, it is actually not worth that much. Now, of course, if I had a bunch of first edition base set Charizards, got them all graded, got all 10s on them, sell them for like $50,000 each, I probably still wouldn't retire, but the bank account sure wouldn't be hurting. So yeah, that's the first edition fossil set. Here's the unlimited fossil set, where I actually do have a few cards for unlimited fossil that we're actually gonna get to put in. Because yes, I have not opened up as many unlimited fossil packs as I did first edition ones. But I still do have a foil fossil card with this muck right here. You can't actually tell, probably can't tell too well that it's a foil card, but it is a foil card. So yes, that's the only other rare I have for unlimited fossil. But now let's start inserting some of these cards in. So Cloister gets to go in there. Oh yeah, and the Japanese fossil set also had a holo rare Mew in it, which for us English people we would actually get as a promo card. But the Japanese ended up getting a Mew in this set for a holo rare card. Oh yeah, that's right, I got this Slowpoke because this Slowpoke right here wasn't in too good of a condition, so I actually got a better conditions Slowpoke card for right here. And of course, Tentacool goes in right beside it. Oh yeah, Recycle goes there. I do not have an unlimited fossil Recycle card, but it's probably only like a 50-cent card, maybe at best. But yes, that is fossil. So moving on, base set 2. So base set 2, basically they took a lot of cards from base set and jungle and made up the base set 2 set. Interestingly enough, this set was not released in Japan, so Japan did not get a base set 2, and there was no first edition print run of base set 2. There was only the one print run, which was the unlimited print run. So yes, there was no first edition base set 2 ever printed. But I do actually have some foils. Some foils in base set 2, unlike the first base sets. So yeah, there's Chansey. Can't just see from the glare. There we go. There's a Clefairy. And then there's a Hitmonchan, which actually way back in Gen 1, Hitmonchan was actually one of the more powerful cards used in the actual TCG game. And then, of course, there's the OG artwork for Zapdos. Here's some of the non-holo rares. So this Electrode artwork is the correct artwork for the set, because this was the original base set Electrode. So this artwork is actually correct, whereas the other Electrode I showed you guys in the jungle set that also had this artwork was not the correct artwork for the jungle sets. So yes, there's some other non-holo rares. So yeah, you guys can see here, it's basically a mix of the original base set and jungle. Unfortunately for this set, back in the day, it was actually not very well received by a lot of the Poke fans and players alike. So yeah, not very many people liked the release of base set 2. But yeah, there's basically all the commons. And of course, they used the original Pikachu artwork from the base set, not the jungle artwork. So yeah, I actually do have all the rare trainer cards. So yeah, Imposter Professor Oak, which actually does kind of the opposite effect of regular Professor Oak. It's almost the polar opposite. It's very close. It's basically regular Professor Oak is you discard your hand, then you draw 7 cards. Imposter Professor Oak is your opponent shuffles his or her hand into their deck. It's not discard. Then they draw 7 cards. So, almost the polar opposite effect, but not quite. Then, of course, a few last trainer cards. That is what the double colorless energy looked like back in the day. The OG special energy card. And you might not be able to see it from this angle, but on the bottom it does say doesn't count as a basic energy card. So unfortunately for double colorless energy, it falls into the no more than 4 in a deck rule. Alright, moving right along here. Team Rocket First Edition. So, this is where they introduced the Pokemon cards with Dark in its name. This was, of course, also the set you could pull a Dark Charizard Holo Rare First Edition. Unfortunately, I don't have a Holo Rare First Edition Dark Charizard. I only have the non-Holo Rare, which you can kind of see right there. There it is. So I do have some foils. So you got Dark Alakazam, Arbok, Gyarados. Oh yes, and this is also where they introduced also the first set to have Holo Rare trainer cards, and also and they actually officially introduced special energy cards in this set with the Rainbow Energy, Full Hero Energy, and Potion Energy. So officially those were like the first 3 special energy cards, though. I guess... Well, actually, I guess you can't really count Double Colorless Energy as one, actually. But yes, here's a lot more of the dark Pokemon cards. What was after Dark Charizard? I can't remember. Oh, actually, now I remember it was Dark Dragonite. That's what it was. Oh yeah, the Dark Dragonite had a error print where some of the non-holo Dark Dragonite cards had the wrong card number printed on it. Alright. Let me see. I can't remember the OG effect of Rainbow Energy cards. Okay. Attach Rainbow Energy to one of your Pokemon while in play. Rainbow Energy counts as every type of basic energy, but only fetch one energy at a time. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, it does 10 damage to that Pokemon. So yes, Rainbow Energy does do 10 damage to the Pokemon that you do attach it to. Yes. Yes. Yes, they do supply all the different types of energy, but only one at a time. So yes, there's the rest of the dark Pokemon. Now we get into the uncommon dark Pokemon. So yes, Dark Evolutions, Fire-on, Jolteon, Vaporeon, along with a bunch of other Pokemon. And there was a couple non-dark Pokemon that were uncommons. Then of course you had the one dark Pokemon that ended up being a common. So yeah, here's all the commons. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there was a Porygon Z card that was like that, where you needed a Rainbow Energy to activate an effect or something. Can't remember which one though, unfortunately. But yeah, here's all your other commons. There's a couple non-holo rare trainer cards, so the holo rare versions. Say with a Rainbow Energy, the non-holo rare. Then of course, yeah, here's all your trainer cards. Oh yeah, I like this one, Sleep. Basically, flip coin of heads. Basically, faster way to try to get your opponent's Pokemon asleep. And oh yeah, I almost forgot. This was the first set to have a secret rare card in it with the Dark Raichu, which was the 83rd card in the set, which would actually go right here. I know I have pulled the Dark Raichu before, but I don't have the Dark Raichus anymore. Suspicious Beam Beta was the move. Oh, it's a Heart Gold Soul Series. Okay. I might have that Porygon Z. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to go back and check. Alright, so now the unlimited sets. I was in Triumphant. Okay. I might have it. That might have been one of the cards I put in earlier tonight. Not entirely sure. Alright, unlimited Team Rocket. Basically, just the unlimited print of the Team Rocket set. Obviously, have not opened up as many packs of unlimited as I did first edition. There's the Dark Dragon Knights that had the error, a super rare error print for the Dark Dragon Knight. So yeah, just going through cards again. Oh, so it needed the card or do damage to itself. Okay, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Because, yeah, there's not very many moves that Pokemon have where there's, like, another effect that requires, like, you know, a special energy card to activate the effect. So that's actually very interesting. It's one of the few pokes to have one of those moose power. Okay, so it did 80 damage. Yeah, all right. So back then that would have been a pretty strong attack. Obviously, 80 damage is not as powerful of an attack now, but back then that would have been pretty strong. Alright, moving on. So now, Gym Heroes. So this is where they now brought in Pokemon with, you know, owner's name in it and whatnot. So you'd see, like, you know, Erica, Misty, Brock, Surge, Blaine, Koga, Giovanni, Sabrina, so on and so forth. You know, in its name. They see there's Misty Cedra. Of course, Sabrina's Gengar. Brock. The Rocket's Tramp. So yeah, some of the holo rares. Some of the non-holo rares. So yeah, Onyx. You see some of Brock's Pokemon. Erica, Surge. There's a Surge Raichu. Got Misty's Pokemon, Sabrina, Blaine, all sorts of different owners. Of course, you can actually see, you know, their little picture in the corner right there. So they kind of modified the design of the card a little bit. They actually had to take out the flavor text, I believe. Yes. Yeah, so there's no flavor text on these cards, and they had to move the weakness, resistance, and other stuff at the bottom. I used to have a Blaine's Charizard card. Pretty sure I don't have it now, unfortunately. But I know I used to have a Blaine's Charizard. I know I did pull it a long time ago. But sadly, I do not. I'm pretty sure I don't have that card anymore. I would be very surprised if I still have it, but I'm pretty sure I don't. So yeah, as you can see there, you know, there's Brock, Erica, Misty. I'm pretty sure right there goes Lieutenant Surge. This is also the first set where they introduced stadium cards as well. Which of course, stadium cards would now be a very common staple in Pokemon nowadays. Of course, there's another stadium. Then of course they brought back basic energies for not only this set, but Gym Challenge as well also had basic energies in it. So now the unlimited print run. So yes, got a few more foils in this one. A few more foils. There's Tentacruel. Not as many rares. No, maybe just as many. I'm not sure. But oh yeah, for Rocket's Pokemon. So yeah, for Dark Pokemon, they had a darker border around here than the regular Pokemon. They also did the same thing for Rocket's Pokemon. They did the same thing for Rocket's Pokemon as they did for Dark Pokemon. Having the darker border and darker little description right here for the Pokemon. Oh yeah, I actually got a Lieutenant Surge Magnemite Unlimited to put in somewhere. Oh, it's 50. So that would be right here. Just goes in right there. So yeah. Basically, you know, we saw all these in the first edition. Going through the first edition cards. Oh yeah, wow, another common missing there. I'll have to try to find it. So yeah, there's Surge right there. It's only the first edition, yeah. Well, it makes sense that it's only the first edition that's very valuable. You know, the unlimited print run cards are obviously not as valuable because they obviously printed more of the unlimited run than first edition. Valuable. Oh, if it's used, takes a severe hit to its value. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like that for a lot of the more expensive holo cards in Pokemon. Where if as the condition gets worse, the value exponentially goes way down. And way down quickly, too. So yeah, speaking of Blaine's Charizard, here we are, Gym Challenge. This is a set that you could pull the Blaine's Charizard in. And I think the Blaine's Charizard would actually go right here. But, as you can see, I do not have it, but I do have a Blaine's Arcanine. Which actually back in the day, you can actually see right there. That good old 120. Back in the day, that was the highest base damage for an attack ever written on a card. But of course, now that number has gone way up to 300. Now says it's gone as far as $850. Yeah, that's an expensive Charizard card for first edition, mint condition. Right, of course, for mint only. Obviously, for less good conditions, the price would be much, much lower. Yeah, this is where we start seeing Giovanni's Pokemon, Koga's Pokemon. You still see some of the other leaders from the previous sets are still Blaine and Brock and Erica. But yeah, Giovanni and Koga weren't in Gym Heroes. They were only in Gym Challenge. So yeah, there's Koga right there. So yeah, there's still Surge and Misty and Sabrina. They're still here. Yeah, Brock and Erica are still here. But yeah, just going through all the comments. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to damage a high value Pokemon card. Because then, yeah, you basically ruin its value. Yeah, here's the trainer cards. Yeah, there's Blaine. There's Koga. I don't have a Sabrina. Sabrina would actually go there. And of course, more stadium cards. Oh yeah, Koga's Ninja Trick. If you actually check out the artwork right here, Koga's Ninja Trick. Oh, come on, camera. Yeah, you see the artwork. This is actually the censored artwork for Koga's Ninja Trick. Obviously, that little symbol you see right there in the Japanese version was, kind of another symbol. Oh yeah, I think there was another censored trainer card. Maybe it was in the other set, and I was probably in the other set, and I just missed it. Oh well. So yeah, just like Gym Challenge, you had your basic energies. This set also, along with Gym Heroes, was also 132 cards. So yeah, now the unlimited print run. So yeah, once again, no Blaine's Charizard because I don't have it anymore. But there is a Giovanni's and Kane Holo Rare. Right there. Then there's some of the rare cards. uncommons and commons. Going through here. Oh yeah, there's Sabrina right there. So I just have her in unlimited. Oh yeah, actually this Misty's Tears card. This Misty's Tears card, this artwork is also the censored version from the Japanese artwork. Because yeah, in the Japanese artwork of Misty's Tears, Misty was a little naked in that artwork. So yeah, that's why we didn't get that artwork in America. And that is it for Gen 1. Now it is time for Gen 2. So do you have a few Gen 2 cards to put into the binder? So as we go through the Gen 2 sets, we will be putting some in. Oh yeah, you can import the Japanese card. Actually, I think I do have a Japanese Misty's Tears somewhere, but I'm not gonna dig through it. Alright, here we go. Neo Genesis First Edition. So actually, out of the 4 Neo sets, this is the only set that I've opened up both the first edition and unlimited packs for. So there we go. Hollow Azumarill first edition right there. And of course, a couple other first edition rares, Elekid and Sneasel. Oh yeah, this is also the set where they introduced baby Pokemon into the Pokemon TCG, along, of course, with Dark type Pokemon cards and special energies, and Metal type Pokemon and special energies. Of course, along with 100 new Pokemon for Gen 2. So yeah, there's some few uncommons there. First edition Neo cards are a little bit hard to try to find. So yeah, now we're starting to get into some of the commons. Some of the commons that you have. There we go. Then few trainer cards. I don't actually have too many. You see, Goldberry, Sprout Tower. Oh yeah, the Moo Moo Milk. This was also censored artwork as well from the Japanese version. Piece of fluff. Yeah. It's first edition Neo Genesis. Of course, as well, as I mentioned, you have some unlimited Neo Genesis. Wow, I don't have any more rares of unlimited. Hmm. Um. Yeah, something like that. I think that's what the Japanese artwork was. Was was an actual milk tank being milked, or somewhere along the lines of that. So yeah, like I said, I don't have any rares. Well, I think I am going to be putting in, I think, maybe one or two rare trainers into the binder. Wait, how did this... Okay, I think some of the cards are placed wrong. 18... Yeah, some of the cards were definitely placed in here wrong. Yeah, 29. Yeah, 30 was placed correctly. Oh, what happened there? Ah, yes, the Centret sucking on one of the milk tanks. Teats. Yeah. Yep. We definitely did not get that artwork over here in America. Oh yeah, and there was also another censor card in Jin Heroes. The Sabrina's Gaze artwork for that card was also censored because the Japanese artwork for that card kind of looked like it showed Sabrina giving the middle finger to the viewer. So that artwork got censored. It was brought over here to America. Yep. Just by being a little suggestive, she got censored. So yes, just filling in some of the gaps that we have going on here. I think I might have all the commons, or very close to it. $67. Oh yeah, another Pikachu. So that was... So yeah, Pikachu already had several artworks throughout Pokemon. 69, 70. Oh, I'm missing 71. Okay, so I do not have all the commons. Oh yeah, I got this spinner rack because this spinner rack has a few creases going through it. So I bought a better conditioned spinner rack to replace that one. I just gotta get this in. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to start putting in some trainer cards. So I actually... Okay, so I do have some rare trainers. They're probably all I pulled. So maybe for the couple packs I opened up, I just never ended up pulling any rare Pokemon cards. Yeah, your guess was actually pretty spot on. So yeah, good job. Okay. Not really sure why I got another Pokemon March when I already had one. Whoops. Not sure how that happens. But yeah, your guess about the Miltank was really good. There we go, okay. Psychic Energy goes in here. Alright, so that's Genesis. Neo Genesis done. Alright, so Nail Discovery. First edition. Yeah. I never opened up a Nail Discovery first edition pack. But I did open up quite a lot of Nail Discovery Unlimited packs. And I actually do have an Omastar that we're going to actually put in. So yes, here we go. So I got a few holo rares still. The Houndour, Kabutops. Metal type Magnemite, because Metal type is his second type. And there's a few more holo rares. Unknown A. Oh yeah, that's right. I think this set was the first set to introduce the unknown Pokemon. So yeah, there's A, there's Wobbuffet and Yama. There's some other holo rares. Oh yeah, also this set was they introduced 2 new evolutions with Espeon and Umbreon. Oh, I don't have an English Espeon. We'd actually go right there. But I do have the Umbreon at least. Kinda too bad I don't have the Espeon as well. Oh well. Can't have them all. Yeah, there's Umbreon right there. It's Unknown A and Wobbuffet again. And then here's your uncommons. Oh wow, I actually have all the uncommons. More unknown Pokemon. Your commons. More unknown Pokemon. Yeah, only a few trainer cards this set. This one only had 4. And yes, also a pretty small set, only 75 cards. But yeah, I'm basically only missing a few non-holo rares and some holo rares. And of course, the entire first edition set. Alright, moving right along. Neo Revelation! First edition. Same thing. Just never opened up first edition Neo Revelation pack. But I have opened up some unlimited packs. And yeah, just like a couple of sets, I do have a few cards to fill in some gaps in the unlimited set anyways. Yeah, this set was also very, very small. Only 64 cards. Actually, no, that's not true. It had 66. Because this set had Shining Magikarp and Shining Gyarados. 2 secret rares that were surprisingly way more rare in the Japanese sets than the English sets. I think in the Japanese sets it was something like, it was something super silly, like I think it was like 1 in every like 300 packs or something contained either a Shining Magikarp or Shining Gyarados. Like super, super rare. I'm not sure if that was like the exact ratios or anything, but it was it was something really silly like that, like 1 secret rare of like 300 packs or something. Again, I'm not sure what the exact ratio was. So yeah, there we go. Just filling in the last few uncommon spots. I think that's all. I think that is all the uncommons. I'm not sure. That should be more or less all of them. I used a lot of the commons. Get to fill in this one spot right here. And then, yeah, of course, once again, not very many trainer cards. They actually changed the font on the trainer cards in Neo Revelation, so the lettering is not as bold as it was in Genesis and Discovery. I wonder why they changed back the font like that. And then, yeah, of course, you old rod. Alright. So, getting near the end here. So, Neo Destiny. So, this was actually the last English Pokemon set to have both first edition and unlimited printings. Back then, when Wizards was making Pokemon cards, they were having trouble getting the first edition print runs out first before the unlimited print runs. So what ended up happening was the first edition print runs would be released alongside, or sometimes even after, the unlimited print runs were released. So it's actually because of that is why this ended up being the last first edition set for English Pokemon. And of course, Japanese shortly a few sets later would start doing first edition unlimited print runs of Pokemon sets, and I believe they've been doing that ever since. I think the first Japanese set to have first edition and unlimited printings, I think, was Pokemon Versus. I think, which was a Japanese only set. So yeah, Neo Destiny first edition, just like the last two, haven't opened up a single Neo Destiny first edition pack. And actually, Neo Destiny first edition packs are some of the rarest packs now to find. Well over $100 for a Neo Destiny first edition pack. But yeah, Neo Destiny, this is where they brought back the dark Pokemon cards. And actually, even to this day, is the only set where they have light Pokemon cards in its name. And also, of course, this was the set that had more shiny Pokemon in it for secret rares. But they actually got a special foil treatment, unlike the shiny Pokemon from Neo Revelation. So yeah, I got some Neo Destiny rares. Only one foil though. But yes, of course, the shiny Pokemon in the set. This was a set that you could pull a shiny Charizard. And of course, Charizard ended up being the most valuable card of the set. So yeah. Yeah, so there's some of the dark Pokemon. See right here. Then of course here's some of the light Pokemon. And of course you had your odd dark Pokemon. That was a common. And then of course you had your odd light Pokemon. That was also a common. But yeah, but actually for this set, I do remember actually pulling a Shining Steelix of a Neo Destiny pack. Unfortunately, I traded that away for a whole bunch of cards, so I unfortunately don't have the Shining Steelix anymore. Otherwise, I would actually be able to show you the foil treatment that the shiny Pokemon the shiny Pokemon cards in this set got. But yeah, last of the commons. Got a few trainer cards. Not too many. There's the Lucky Stadium, which will actually also be released as a Black Star promo card. Is actually one of the most valuable Black Star promo cards, at least of the Wizards of the Coast era. So yes, that's Neo Destiny, and next up we have Legendary Collection, otherwise known as Base Set 3. So this set, unlike Base Set 2, was actually very, very well received by Pokemon players and fans alike. And this set was actually also the first set to introduce the reverse foil cards that are now in basically every set in Pokemon. Now, like a lot of other sets, I've never actually opened up a pack of Legendary Collection. And those packs are also extremely, extremely rare. You have a hard time finding booster packs of this set, and you pretty much can't find like a booster box of Legendary Collection anymore. If you can, it's like one of the rarest booster boxes out there. But yeah, I've never opened up a pack of Legendary Collection. I think the only Legendary Collection thing that I opened up was like, I think like a theme deck that goes with this set. So a lot of the cards that you'll see that I have in this set are from that one theme deck that I have, that I ended up getting. But yes, the reverse foils for Legendary Collection, this is actually what they looked like. So yes, this is actually what reverse foil cards looked like in Legendary Collection. And actually all the reverse foils in this set are actually worth, actually have quite a bit of value. Like I think even the least expensive reverse foil in Legendary Collection, I think still is worth like $10 or something, and that's the least expensive reverse foil. So yeah, reverse foils in this set are very, very valuable. So that's the Beedrill. Yeah, there's a Magneton. Oh yeah, Dark Wartortle. Oh yeah, by the way, this Magneton, this is the fossil edit, or the fossil artwork. Because yeah, that's basically what this set was. It was a combination of of course, the base set, Jungle, Fossil, and Team Rocket. It's a combination of those 4 sets, like all the like best cards and everything. So yeah, there's a Dark Wartortle, Dewgong reverse foil. Got that. Oh yeah, Kakuna reverse foil. Pretty sure that this was the reverse foil that I got in the theme deck that I ended up getting a long, long time ago. It had this reverse foil in it. Another reverse foil though, the Caterpie, the Dratini. There's a Magnemite. And of course, here is the Jungle artwork Pikachu. Oh yeah, and believe it or not, the regular common for this is only worth, even today, only worth like 50 cents. But the reverse foil Pikachu is worth like $80 to $100. Like, it's absolutely insane just how valuable that reverse Pikachu is. So yeah, Squirtle, Tentacool, and of course some of the trainer cards: Boss's Way, Challenge, Energy Retrieval, Bill, and then of course the Potion. Last card I have. Alright. So, last few sets will probably go quickly. So, next up is Expedition base set. So this was, of course, the beginning of the E-card series. Don't have very much of this set. I've only ever opened up one expedition base set pack ever. And now packs, expedition base packs are like well over $100 each. They're just really expensive. So yeah, a lot of empty pages. So yeah, there's Alakazam non-holo rare. And you can see like along the sides here. This is where you can like swipe the card through the e-reader. And you get like, you know, the flavor text and the stats of, you know, the stats of the Pokemon. There's the Clefable non-holo rare. Golem non-holo rare. That's actually the non-holo rare I pulled out of the one booster pack. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, reverse Bayleaf that I got in like someone's collection. I got bought offline. Actually, not bad condition other than that one crease. But yeah, just like our legendary collection, reverse foils for the set are quite valuable. So yeah, Hunter. So in the commons, there's Abra. You don't see Abras printed anymore. There's a couple of Chikorritas, Clefairy, Ekans, Hoppip, Magikarp, Meowth. Oh, the reverse foil that I pulled from the one pack is a Pikachu. Right there. Squirtle. And then last but not least, the Copycat. And actually also this artwork they would later reuse in Celestial Storm as well. Alright, second last set of Gen 2, Aquapolis. Yeah. No Aquapolis cards, because I've never opened up an Aquapolis pack. And Aquapolis packs are also really rare, going for like a couple $100 each. They're also like the rarest packs ever. Of course, they're not quite as rare as Sky Ridge. So Sky Ridge, this was the last set last Pokemon set Wizards ever made. Also, another set that I've never opened up. Never opened up a boost pack ever. Booster packs for I think Sky Ridge are like $300-400 each. And if you somehow find a booster box of Sky Ridge, it goes for like $20,000-30,000 now for a good condition box, if you even find one. But yes, I do have 2 Sky Ridge cards. We have a Torrential Cannon theme deck on the online game. Has that copycat artwork. Nice. Was it like one of the older theme decks, or was it one of the Celestial Storm theme decks? It's probably one of the Celestial Storm theme decks, probably. Oh, one of the starter theme decks. Okay. So yeah, here's the first Sky Ridge card I have, the reverse foil Gligar. Um, you know, I tried scratching some of the dirt off of it, but yeah, this Gligar has seen better days. And yes, just like the last few sets, reverse foils go for quite a bit and are very valuable. Then the last Skyridge card I have, just a common Pineco. So yeah, that's all the Skyridge cards I have. Well, yeah, that's kind of what the cards. That's kind of what like this was all meant for, like along here, was that you would swipe it. You would swipe the card through the e-reader, and then the e-reader would tell you the data that was on it, like its height, weight, flavor text, etc., all on it. So yeah, that is it. That is Gens 1 and 2. So time to close up this binder. So there we go. This binder going away.